Ah, the life of being single and divorced. I actually stayed up and watched that whole game. That was an ugly game. Phoenix didn't play great, but they sure beat the shit out of us. Man, we were trash from the word go. That was just an ugly game. That was everything that's wrong with the WNBA. A lot of physicality, a lot of chippiness, a lot of from both sides. I mean, I'm not assigning blame to anybody other than everybody. I'm not assigning blame to anybody. I'm assigning blame to everybody. But just man, that's the WNBA for you. I noticed this time when they showed the concourses, normally in Indiana Fever games, you see all the traditional nuclear families. You got the mom and the dad and the kids, all wearing 22 stuff. Well, this time they showed, overweight, tattooed, purple-haired lady in a Phoenix Mercury jersey, giving some random person a high five. And look, I got tattoos. I mean, I'm not about to knock that, but I mean, at the same time, it just kind of shows you the difference. And the announcers, it was a Phoenix, very much Phoenix home team announcers. So that's okay. Their hair's shorter than mine, and they have more facial hair than me. But that's the ladies of the WNBA for you. So Stephanie White, I don't know what to say. I mean, they're just going to keep letting her do it, and as long as she's going to keep letting her do it, she's going to keep screwing everything up. I mean, just kind of like stuck at this point. Even if Caitlin Clark comes back this year, to me, this is like a lost season. I mean, just a horribly constructed roster, horrible coaching. Caitlin Clark's not going to do anything. I mean, she might prove her winning some, or maybe won't lose by 35 points, but she's. If I was her, I'd just sit out the rest of the season and find an overseas team and say piss on this league, because that's just in a league where DeWanna Bonner's a legend. I mean, give me a break. Watching her act like a conquering hero because she quit on us and we booed her appropriately. And then she came back and had the big game and all the purple-haired people were happy about it. I mean, we're past that now. It's 2025. America's national sanity's been restored, and we understand people like that are not to be celebrated. Alyssa Thomas had a good game, but I mean, for her to be an MVP of a league, that's your league's MVP. No, she's playoff AT that's never won anything. It's just that's the WNBA for you. But it's also the WNBA where Stephanie White's a great coach. So she once again, Sophie Cunningham was red hot, white hot. Playing with something to prove, and they wouldn't pass it to her. Kelsey, Aaliyah, Ari, Natasha, they will not pass the ball to Sophie. Or Caitlin when she's in the game, hardly. Aaliyah will pass it to Caitlin, but Kelsey and Ari and Natasha, they do not pass it to Caitlin when she's in there. I see it. Everybody else sees it. I guess Stephanie White doesn't see it. We actually had a Michaela Timpson sighting today, and she did good. Considering the situation she was put in, she didn't get a lot of time, but she showed her athleticism. She showed her length. She can actually jump, which is something kind of crazy in the WNBA. And instead of getting her in there and to do something, they took her out. Chloe Bibby only got garbage time. She got like a minute here and a minute there, then garbage time. Why did they sign her? They should have let her go somewhere that would have appreciated her. We appreciate her as fans, but Stephanie White, I don't know what she did to her. Natasha Howard, I mean, like I said, I give her credit, but she's not a fit. She's not somebody. Her doing the stuff she's doing, you're not going to win much with. Even Kelsey Mitchell, as much as I love her game, her doing the dribble, shoot, pass it to Aaliyah, pass it to Natasha, and that's it. I mean, that's not going to win anything for you. I don't care if she's averaging 30 points a game or not. I don't care if Natasha's averaging 20 and 10 or not. You're not going to win. And when you have an off night, like Aaliyah had a miserable night, Kelsey had a miserable night, you're going to lose by 35. And you're one hot player, you just stop sending it to her. I mean, that just shows you, because people like Alyssa Thomas and DeWanna Bonner, the conquering heroes for the Phoenix Mercury, they're very much representative of the WNBA old guard, the one that never drew any fans, that lost $40 million a year. And Stephanie White's in love with them. She coached them both in Connecticut last year. She's very fond of them, and she would rather lose and watch them do good than win and humiliate them, like we did last time. I know Alyssa Thomas had all those points, but I mean, let's face it, those are some pretty hollow points. So I don't know. As long as Stephanie White's the coach of this team, we're not going anywhere. We'll have flashes of brilliance, but you're not going to win playoff series with Stephanie White as your coach. So it's pretty pathetic. I don't know where ownership is, but I guess that's what happens. I know we're gonna keep watching and buying Caitlin Clark stuff, whether they're doing good or not. So they may as well, the old guard of the WNBA, Amber Cox and Kelly Krosnoff, just keep letting that they can have their person they love in there. It's just the rest of us just have to suffer, and they wonder why they don't make money. Well, they don't make money because the players don't make money because the league doesn't make money. The league loses money. We got this Diana Taurasi stuff, which I made a big video on earlier. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm not really mad right now. I'm just like, it's like, I started watching The Handmaid's Tale on Hulu because I read the book in college because I had to, and I was interested by it, and the fact that we'd actually get some answers. Would she find her husband? Would she reunite with her daughter? What was the deal at the end there? How did she escape and all that? But I got caught up in that. I didn't really like the series, The Handmaid's Tale, on Hulu, but I got sucked into it because it's like, okay, I've back in the early 2000s, I started reading this book because I had to in college, and now I had to sit there for 7 years and watch a show I didn't like. I think it's had 6 seasons worth, and had a very, very unsatisfying ending. And I'm like, why did I waste all my time with that? But I got sucked in, and felt like I needed to see it through till the end. And then I wished I didn't. And I feel like that's what's going on right now with me in the WNBA. It's like, okay, I'm sucked in now. I want to see how this Caitlin Clark story continues and how the soap opera drama of this year goes. And I just think I'm heading towards another, why did I waste my time with that? Maybe I won't. Maybe Caitlin will come back and everything will be right with the world again. And the team will come together. They'll start playing Chloe and Michaela a lot more. And, Kelsey will start passing the ball to Sophie Cunningham, and Aaliyah and Ari and Natasha will start passing the ball to Sophie and Lexi. And Lexi's had a miserable go over these last few games. So I have faith in her, though. I think she'll be all right. I know Sophie and Caitlin have her back. But who knows? Maybe it'll all come together, and then again, maybe it won't. So just kind of stuck in a bad relationship right now with that. I just got out of divorced my way. Well, I got divorced out of one bad relationship, and they're doing their best to push me out of this one too. So that's okay. It happens. The soap opera part of it's interesting. So what can you say? It's late at night, so I'm going to bed. I'm going to get some sleep. Got to go to a staff meeting at 7 o'clock, but I get to go back home and sleep after that. So, all right, you guys take care, and I'll talk to you guys later.